You know, I think one of the hardest things for people to sort of wrap their brains around making is an omelet. It seems really intimidating, but it is really easier. So today I'm going to make a great omelet for you. It's a Mediterranean omelet, and I'm going to use a non-stick skillet to do it. So it's okay for me, it's okay for you. I have my skillet heating. It's an 8-inch skillet because I'm just making one small omelet, and I'm going to saute my filling ingredients first. Add a little bit of olive oil, half a cup of quartered grape tomatoes. You're just going to saute this down a little bit. You want to cook your fillings before you add them to omelets because they won't cook any further. Add a tablespoon of sliced scallion. Add a pinch of oregano. This is dry oregano. You could certainly use fresh if you wanted to. And you just want to break down the tomatoes a little bit, not get them to a total mush. You're not making a sauce, but have them soften a little bit. A little bit of salt and pepper. Those look good. They're broken down a little bit, but not complete mush. Put them into a little bowl. Set aside your pan for a sec. You're going to use the same pan to cook your eggs. Add a tablespoon of slivered black olives. These are Kalamata. And then 2 tablespoons of crumbled feta cheese. You want to wipe out your pan. You can rinse it out, but a damp paper towel will do. So then you want to have your heat on medium heat for cooking your eggs. So you want the pan nice and warm, but you don't want it too hot. While your pan is heating up, you shouldn't leave a nonstick skillet heating for too long, but you can whisk 2 eggs. So you want to season this as well. I do read the comments on YouTube, and I see that you guys think I use a little bit too much salt. That's why I don't put measurements in my recipes, because you can use less salt than I do if you want to. And I do want to remind everybody that this is kosher salt, which is a lot less salty than your fine regular salt. So it looks like I'm using a ton, but I'm using less than it looks like. Hold your hand above the pan to check the temperature. It should feel warm, and then add another teaspoon of oil to your pan. You definitely want it to coat the bottom of the pan. Even though you're using a non-stick skillet, you still need fat in your pan in order to cook nice eggs. Pour them into the pan. Once they're in the pan, you want to let the edges start setting, and what I like to do is use a rubber spatula to sort of push the eggs in and allow the uncooked egg to come in around the edges. This starts creating your sort of fluffy, you can shake the thing, you can stir it around. It kind of depends on what school of thought you come from. This is a very simple method where you just push the cooked egg in and allow the uncooked egg to run underneath. With omelets, it kind of depends on your taste. Classically, you don't want any browning on the outside and you want them just cooked through, but you want to make sure that the eggs on the inside are set. As it's cooking, when it's almost completely set, I like to run my spatula underneath it. This makes me comfortable in the fact that I know I'm going to be able to flip it over on itself without it sticking. And it's totally loose all the way through. You can shake your pan and it should shake back and forth too. When your eggs are set, add your filling. Just put it over half of the omelet. I'm making your classic American style omelet today. The folded omelet as opposed to the French rolled omelet, which is very, very fancy. Slide your spatula underneath the uncovered part of the egg and then flip it over. You guys are going to be proud of yourselves when you make these because they're so simple and delicious. And there you have it, a delicious Mediterranean omelet. Perfect, if I do say so myself. You can use this very method to make any kind of omelet that you want, but start with our Mediterranean style. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.